Wembanyama on the Spurs with a 2-1 lead in Minnesota. It is, and I don't mean this in any sort of way, a jaw-dropping moment. I think Wendy chops, and there's no other way to say it. Reed goes down in a league filled with flopping and such. This certainly did not appear to beat that, and the referees, you're out of the game for the first time in his career, so he leaves. And then his teammates put up a fight. What a game this turned out to be. Late in the fourth quarter, we'll talk more about him in a minute. Timberwolves are down 6, season on the line. Ant Edwards knocks down a 3, and then he'll knock down one more.
When the talent level dropped after Wemby was off the court, Anthony Edwards was able to do exactly what he wanted to do, and his talent prevailed.
And this was back and forth all night long. Spurs down 1. Alan, they got a nice game from Dylan Harper last night.
The rookie did not look like a rookie. He was taking it to the rack. A ton of points in the paint for the Spurs. And those 4 guards kept them in this.
Look at that pass from Naz Reid to Rudy Gobert. T-Wolves up 2 after making the free throw. 3 minutes left. T-Wolves up 2. Reid, no. Edwards, tough finish.
Oh, yeah.
He had 36.
That's
Minnesota by 4.
That's Luke Cornett.
20 seconds left. T-Wolves trying to inbound the ball.
This is crazy.
Io is trapped in the corner. He's got to call a timeout. Timeout. We have no time to get the ball over the line. The Timberwolves are going to inbound, and they have to get it over the line. 13 seconds to play in a 3-point game. Look at this effort.
Oh, with the
Look
foot.
at the effort by Dosunmu. You're going to see it again right
Look at the
here.
foot. Look at the foot.
Yeah,
The
watch
foot
his
keeps
leg.
it in bound.
This is going out of bounds.
Look at the foot. Oh!
It's like a hockey goalie making the save. Timberwolves hold on. Tie the series at 2 games apiece. But afterwards, the talk was about Wemby. Here's the San Antonio coach.
Every single play on every single part of the floor, people are trying to impose their physicality on him. I get it. We get it. That's part of the game. But at some stage, he's gotten chucked. He's gotten pushed down in transition, running freely, all the stuff. He doesn't complain one time. We don't complain because we're just going to play. We don't really give excuse my language. But that's starting to get actually disgusting just in terms of when he tries to fight through things and be professional and mature and deal with some of that stuff. I'm glad he took matters into his own hands again.
While he was clapping, while he was talking, you were fired up. What are you fired up about?
I mean, this is playoff basketball, right? So I thought the call was correct. I thought it should have been a flagrant 2. I don't think he should miss a game for that. But this is the growth lever that every superstar needs to go through. Remember when Jordan used to get his head beat? So you're physical with him. You hit him up, you beat him up, and you get him to react. Isn't the guy that always reacts to the bully the one that gets caught?
In sports, yeah. Expect a suspension. He was ejected early in the second quarter, so essentially he missed a game. I think reasonably speaking, we can.
We'll review it. It is standard to review all flagrants. I do think there's a chance he will get a fine for this play. It met every criteria of a flagrant foul. Unnecessary, excessive, wind up above the shoulders. With all due respect, Jay, I completely disagree. You absolutely do not take yourself out of a game like this. I think Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs have shown incredible maturity. They have been praised up and down for it the entire season and this postseason. This was a very immature act by a player who took himself out of a game, opened the door for his team now to lose leverage in the series. And while I understand you're going to defend your superstar, absolutely not. No way can Mitch Johnson say that. If you want to have somebody protect Victor Wembanyama, you bring in somebody else off the bench and have him protect him. You do not have your star player throwing elbows like that. And he will avoid a suspension now. He better not do this again because he would get suspended for this kind of hit. It is now 2-2, and he's going to have, I have no doubt, he'll play in a way that will make us forget that. Absolutely unacceptable to do this in a playoff game. And then also to act like he didn't know what the results were on the bench. Victor is one of the...
That's a strategy against a guy like
all
Wemby.
the things that Mitch Johnson said. First of all, he's defending his player. He's got to say these things, even though I don't think he really meant everything he said. He even caught himself when he said, I'm glad he did it, and then realized, whoa, I'm not glad he actually elbowed a guy. But when you talk about, my guy's getting chucked, my guy's getting pulled down in transition, this is playoff basketball. And this is your first experience as a superstar player in Victor Wembanyama, who's a guy that loves all the smoke, loves to create it. Well, you're going to face it, especially against a Timberwolves team like this. That's a tough physical team. You know what you're going to deal with. Ask Nikola Jokic what that was all about. And so he has to understand it. This was an immature moment for him that he's got to learn from. but this is the example of a first-time experience in the playoffs.
My first thought, Greeny, was that was not ethical basketball. He was a superstar villain, whatever you want to call him in this league, as a phenomenon for sure. Yes, but hey, he's going to learn from this.
Can I ask the two of you who played, and this is, and even Alan, you played the game at a high level. Is that intentional? Like, I know that he swings the elbow intentionally. I know that he's trying to clear out space and all of that. And I'm not in any way questioning what never played basketball at anywhere near this level. Does he intend to elbow him in the face like that?
I think he does.
Yes.
Yes,
I
you're
think he
saying
does.
yes.
15 stitches. I've gotten punished before. There are a couple times I've gone down, somebody's like, bah, get away from here. You know what I did next time? My ass didn't go down there. I think there are different ways.
We keep talking about this being their first run through the postseason. He snapped for a minute. You literally can see it. He snapped. Get off. Bye. Like, we're not calling him dirty. This is playoff basketball. This was a human experience. It is also unacceptable moving forward. Tough lesson to learn.
It was a moment of frustration. So I was literally knocked out cold by something like that exactly in a college game where I was playing physical defense, getting in a player's face, and he turned and got me in. The next thing I saw were the lights. And the next thing I knew, I was in the back. I didn't even know where I was. And that stuff happens. And it wasn't a dirty player. He just had enough with me. And it's as simple as that.
Reacted.
He just turned, caught me, and the next...
Some final word time here on this, where this series stands now, going back to San Antonio 2-2. We do not expect Wembanyama to be suspended for another game. We'll have to wait and hear that officially. So how would you sum up where this series stands after 4 games?
Ant Edwards was terrific down the stretch of this game. He has looked healthier game by game. And now we give Ant an opportunity to play in a big road playoff game. He has done this and won and led his team in big playoff games before. Obviously, they've already won down in San Antonio. 2-2 series, game 5. This is where Superstar fourth. It's a potential heavyweight fight now. 3-game series. Best of 3.
We're going to remember this moment as a turning point because they were right there to win it. Windy wasn't even scheduled to work today. He stuck around a little extra time to do this for us. He's got to get to the airport. Windman, thank you. As always, we'll see you as the week continues. Meanwhile, we roll forward. Back we go to the Knicks and Sixers coming up. They have gone from soft